Hey everyone, I'd love to say it's a beautiful day in the Mojave Desert, but I'm no longer in Arizona, I'm in Ohio, and it is humid. It's not really, the temperature isn't too high, but it's very, very uncomfortable out here this summer, and very, very rainy. But anyway, today's video is going to be about my 2018 Honda CRV, and as my luck would have it, I'm having a high-speed vibration issue, just like I had with the Suzuki. And it took me a long time to figure it out on the Suzuki, so it's kind of good I have experience in this. But anyway, I have flat spots on the rear tire and a high-speed vibration. So basically, if you have those two things, your vehicle has an out-of-phase issue. So I've already taken this to the dealership, and I pretty much spelled it out for them. I stated it exactly like I said. There's a high-speed vibration, and also there's unusual wear pattern on the rear tire. I took it in to get diagnosed, and they came back with there was a little bit of noise on the passenger rear wheel, and they're willing to replace the wheel bearing, and they're going to look into either prorating or replacing the tires, for free. So honestly, I'm not really happy with that assessment. I told them specifically it was the driver's side rear, and they came back with the passenger side rear wheel bearing making some noise. So yeah, I'm not really happy about that, especially since I spelled it out. I'm not going to shame the dealership right now. I'm going to make an appointment and try and talk to the service manager and see if I can get this straightened out. But obviously, because the vehicle is out of phase, it's going to destroy the rear tires first. And then after that, it's already, damaged or start to damage the rear differential and basically everything right down the line on the drive line. So, yeah, hopefully when I go back to Honda, I definitely want to talk to the service manager and see what's up with that. So hopefully when I go back and talk to the service manager, I can start to get this straightened out. But the diagnosis originally that came back from Honda was completely incorrect. They didn't even have the correct side of the vehicle listed as a problem. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I did to check the drive shaft out, which I'm not real happy about. I definitely did not buy a new vehicle to crawl underneath it and verify what I've already told them. But yeah, I'll show you how bad it is, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alrighty, so the footage wasn't that good last time, so I'm going to see if I can get a little bit better of a shot of this. And I'm going to measure this, check this drive shaft out one more time. So right here I'm on the flange bolts. And hopefully you can see that this time I got 29 degrees. And now I'm going to go right up against the U-joint itself. So I also got 29 degrees there as well. So hopefully that's a much better shot this time, and hopefully you can read it. This is the rear differential. I'm going to go move to the front and hopefully get a clear picture of that as well. Alrighty, so this one is the more difficult one to get a video or a picture of. And as you can see, the angle meter is locked. You just press the screen and it unlocks. So there we go. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the flange bolts first. So yeah, hopefully we got a better shot of that. I got 24 degrees there. That's on the flange bolts, and now I'm going to throw it up against the U-joint itself. and that time I got 23 degrees. So there you have it. I have 23, 24 degrees in the front and 29 or 30 degrees in the rear. That's definitely out of spec, and hopefully you got a good picture of it that time. So since I've done this quite a bit today, I've taken these readings at least a dozen times today, and they're very consistent. So I'm extremely confident with the reading I'm getting, and yeah, hopefully Honda steps up to the plate and fixes this issue. I'm really not happy that I basically spelled it out for them and it kind of got ignored. But there's the evidence. Now I really don't think they can argue with it. But you know, if basically it's causing a lot of wear and tear. It's showing up on the tires, and they basically want to replace the tires, and they may or may not prorate the cost of that to me. And but the main problem is there's wear on the tires, but there's also wear on the entire system. The rear differential, the transmission, all that will have experienced a lot of wear as well. And since I've been down this road before, I'm familiar with the serious problems it causes, and it's a safety issue as well. It's not just an unpleasant high-speed vibration. It affects the handling of the vehicle. So I think that's going to do it for now. Hopefully I got a better video and picture of this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alrighty, so I've been having a lot of trouble with the camera and trying to get a good shot of the tires and the unusual wear pattern due to the fact that the drive shaft is out of phase. But it looks like I got a pretty good view of it right now, and hopefully when I check it out later it'll be the same. I'm going to rotate the tire and just pay attention to the marks, you know, the tread marks, like right here, you know, in all the places I'm pointing as I spin it around. So since I got a good setup here, I think I'm going to go through all of these if I can, and try to get a full rotation on it. So yeah, let's start spinning the tire around and looking for inconsistencies in the tread and the flat spots. So I'm going to start in the middle here, and we'll mainly focus on this pattern in the tread right there and see what happens as we spin it around. Right there's a flat spot already. It's a little hard to see, but this tread is almost missing, very little definition, and then it gets a lot better. But we'll keep rotating it and have a look at it. Here's another flat spot. That one's just about missing. That one's just about missing, and then there's good definition there. Keep rotating it. Some of it's a little dirty. Let me clean that off. And we have another flat spot here. We're missing the tread. There's a little bit more definition as it goes. We're missing one there. There's a little definition there. Gets a little better. Missing one there and there. So as you can see, there's definitely flat spots in this tire, and tires do not wear out that way unless there's an issue, unless it's dragging. So basically what's happening is the drive shaft is out of phase. This tire is basically locking up for a very short time, and that's what's creating those flat spots and wearing the tread out in unusual places. So looks good, looks good, looks good. Yeah, all this looks good. And then just about perfectly flat. There's a little bit of definition there. And then it gets better. There's a flat spot there, and I think we're completely around by now. So that's pretty much all the flat spots on that area the tread covered. Alrighty, this is my second attempt to get a video of the flat spots on the passenger rear tire. And let's see, I'm trying to find a good spot for us to focus on. Let's see. Alrighty, so I think that's going to do it for today. I also have a digital angle meter on the way in case there's any question with me doing it with the cell phone. This is magnetic, so there will be absolutely no question about it, and it got pretty good reviews, so I'll do a little review on it as well. But anyway, I know it's been a long time since I made a video, and yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.